move on. So the closing game for match day 1 was taking place on Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. We see Portugal taking on Czech Republic. And this is actually the dark horse team, I think, out of all the top teams in the competition. I think Portugal's probably got the fullest squad. As much as we were naming France's team and how big that squad is, and the English team, I think the Portuguese team is pretty filled out with a lot of talent, like in every part of the pitch. If you look at it, we got Bernardo Silva, Ruben Dias, Dalot, João Cancelo, Palinha, dude, Bruno Fernandes, João Felix. The list just goes on. Rafael Leão. They just they just got uber talent filling out every position of their squad, and I think that's a very frightening thing to play against. Really, we've got a lot of eyes on England, France, Belgium.
Look, is Ronaldo in the squad here for Portugal?
I think he's selected. Yes,
he's in the squad. No, he's selected.
Let me just pull it up to us quickly. But the squad is just full, dude, full of scary, talented guys. So that's what's making me feel like. Oh, I didn't hear what you said, Matthew.
No, he's Colombian. Sorry, he's Colombian.
Oh my God, I couldn't hear what you said there. So my prediction for this game is Portuguese win, but I think it's going to be difficult for them. They're not going to be cutting teams open the way Germans did to Scotland. I think it's going to be a lot more cagier than that. Czech's going to be quite stand strong with the defensive unit. Pablo, can you give me your thoughts? Because they got Sufal and Thomas Soucek, some good names, some good defensive names as well. How do you think the team's going to play against Portugal?
I think that the Czech team is like a good team, but I think the Czech team might actually be like the dark horse going into like being the second team maybe to go through from this group.
From that group, yeah.
But I just think this Portuguese team, like when watching them, they just seem ruthless, and not in like a dominant way. Just like playing fun, like they just play for fun. And with so many young players that's coming through the Portuguese team, I just see this Portuguese team being way too strong for this Czech team, and I think we're gonna see like a 3-0 here from Portugal, maybe even 4.
Maybe even a bit more. You really think so? So I'm saying that I think they might be a bit difficult to play against this Czech team. You're saying Portugal is going to be a way to cut through ruthless. They're going to slice through them like hot napkin butter.
I think they just have too much attacking options up front from this Portuguese team, and the attacking options that they do have is so different from each other. Like if you're looking at Ronaldo and looking at Gonzalo Ramos, that will probably play down the center. And then you're looking at João Felix maybe playing the 10, but also having Bernardo as a 10 and Bruno Fernandes as a 10. They all play so different. So if the Czech team does set up like a low block, there's so many different players that can play through the lines. And then if they do have space in the back, like those players can pick out the pass into the backfield, and they have so much pace on offer with Leão and even Jota being such a tricky player.
Yeah,
like
even
this team,
Jota is. Oh my word!
I think this team is just gonna score too many goals, and I don't see them holding out too many teams. But I do think like this Portuguese team will be a problem in terms of scoring goals.
Not going forward. Defending might be a bit tricky for them. What do you think, Matthew?
I think obviously we've established here that Portugal's strongest strength basically is their attack. In my opinion, of course, you know what I mean. Like I think Jota is a fantastic player. Rafael Leão is also brilliant. They got obviously good players going forward. Obviously, they got the coach sitting there in the squad as well. You know what I mean. Bruno Fernandes, good player. João Cancelo. There's players all around really. Even Dias is the centre back there as well. Yes. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's also Portuguese.
Yes.
Yeah. Look, Czech Republic. You know. They're not a pushover, especially in international football. They've always been there. They've always been in and around international football. So you'd recognize them really. In my opinion, so I think, look, Portugal. Obviously, I think this has probably been the best team in years, because throughout years, you know, it was always they just had like maybe Ronaldo for about a large part of the 10 years before that. They had legends like Figo and them. You know what I mean? I would also argue this could also be a sort of not golden generation for Portugal, but a very good team. A very good team to go forward. You know what I mean? So look, I would also like to see a point into this tournament. You know what I mean? Even if they win it, I'd be happy for the Portuguese win. But I think Portugal will probably win this game 3-1.
Yeah, 5% for. Yeah, I think based on all of that, Portugal probably tops this group. They top Group F.
Also, Portugal's the only team to qualify with 100% win rate. 10 out of 10.
Look there. That's oh my
Who
word.
plays on the right for them?
I'll tell you now.
For Portugal, it might be João Felix.
Either João Felix or Bernardo Silva.
They had another person who was
Conceição.
I think it was Reina.
Yes.
Reina was his name. But he's not here anymore.
No, not him.
Oh, Conceição, yeah.
Conceição is the guy, yes. That's the dude. Conceição.
Conceição, yeah.
He might be there.
They could even play, no? They could maybe even put Jota on the left and Rafael Leo on the right, but I think Leo's best position is on the left, in my opinion.
On the left, yeah. That's where you're going to see the most of in this tournament.
This team is just young and ruthless. And then they have Roberto Martinez there. That's not known for his defensive prowess. So that man just think like, we can outscore teams here. So I think like in this game, it will be like a clean sheet. But I think going forward within the tournament, I think you're going to see Portugal probably win games, but it will be exciting wins of like 3-2 games or maybe 2-1s, like things of that nature.
They'll definitely outscore their opponents.
Outscore their opponents, but they're going to concede. That's the thing. But look, they got Pepe, the old man Pepe with Ruben Diaz. That could be something that could work. We don't know.
I think that's a good pairing as well. Experience with someone that's basically in their prime. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I think that's a good pairing
very
as well.
Good. It's a very good pairing, and that could be something that we could watch out for.
But that's centre-back pairing.
Pepe, bro, he's one of those
centre-back pairing.
Don't want to play against him.
Pace. That centre-back pairing lack pace there, boys.
No, it does, but I mean, like I said,
and Cancelo. It's not bad for fullbacks.
But if this France team plays against this Portuguese team, can you think of Ruben Diaz and Pepe holding Mbappe down the middle? Or is France just going to put that ball over the top and Mbappe need to chase? And Pepe and the Ruben Diaz is going to pull that man down all the time.
Bro, like I say, Portugal experience is there, bro. With Pepe. And Diaz is in his prime, bro. I mean, like I said, I think Pepe is also one of those defenders that, he's not going to go pace on Mbappe, bro. He's going to kick him in the shin, bro. He's going to flip and pull his shirt, bro. He's going to do a madness, bro. He's not going to play football with Mbappe, bro. You know what I mean? It's going to be something else, bro. And I think Diaz, who's obviously in the prime, he's an absolutely sensational centre-back. But Portugal, I think the defense is kind of good in my opinion. The centre-back pairing, the full-backs.
That's not bad. That's not bad,
bro. You know what I mean? They got a good goalkeeper as well.
Yes. The Portugal's defense is really strong. Really, I honestly feel like the Portuguese team is going to be surprising a lot of people because our eyes are on other teams where we should be looking at this team with a microscope a bit more. The Portuguese side. I think
people are sleeping on Portugal.
The squad, I looked at the squad, and the squad is full. The squad is full, guys.
If we're looking at this Portugal squad, who would you put in that back line? Would you go full? You would go full. So you would go. So who's playing on the right? Semedo, Dalot.
No, I'll go Dalot.
Cancelo
left.
Cancelo on the left. Yeah.
Yes, and then you have the two centre backs with Pepe and Ruben Diaz. That's your back four.
I would start Semedo as a right back. I thought Semedo on the right, Cancelo on the left, and then the two centre backs is Pepe and Diaz.
I don't know if I play Semedo over Diego Dalot.
Bro, there's space there. Semedo's space, bro, on that right. He can cover up there also, and then he got man. He's shaky.
He's very shaky.
Yeah, I think that would just be my personal. That would be my personal preference.
Dalot had a really good season for Man United, and they were in the absolute dirt, and he was one of the shining lights for them. So I think Dalot definitely over Semedo. Semedo, wasn't he at Wolves? Who did he play for?
Yeah. And he was at Barca.
They burn that dude every single game I watch him play. He gets burnt. So I'm thinking, nah, he played a lot. He's a bit more surety. He's a bit more defensively stronger than Semedo. But I get what Matthew's saying. Semedo's quick, and he could, but you don't want to go against Mbappe at his strength, pace for pace. That's like saying Mbappe, let's race. You know what I mean? To beat Mbappe, you have to use something that counters it.
What that France team? You like the worrying part is not Mbappe.
Exactly.
The worrying part is Dembele or Bakola. That's gonna be on the wing. That's just gonna take you right back and lean back out.
Cancelo will cancel one of those wingers 100%. So which is why I would just take pace. Which is why I would choose Semedo, because he's at least gonna help something. Even Mbappe is gonna say, "Yo, let's run." The load is going to have to just sit on the sidelines, bro.
Nah, but this is what I'm saying.
I think Semedo, even though Semedo will lose that race,
you will lose every day against Mbappe. You will lose every day. You can't beat someone that strength is pace with more pace. You have to take a different tactic against someone like that. You know what I mean? You have to use something different against someone that is fast. Because now you're going to go pace against pace, and he's probably going to lose 9 out of 10 against Mbappe every single time. You know what I mean?
Also,
you have to use something else against him. And the lot is not
let's
as
remember,
fast as Semedo. He defends much better.
Let's just remember why Pep sold Cancelo. Because this man, according to Pep, can't defend.
Yeah.
Pep said, you are just at corners and dead balls. You can't defend for shit. And then Pep said, you can spot and I'll play Rico Lewis there.
I think so, who would Cancelo? Sorry, who are we talking about? Cancelo?
Yeah, Pep put that man on the bus.
To be honest, I don't think Pep would have sold him. Cancelo wanted to leave, bro. Like for a while, he had a fallout with Pep, actually.
He had a fallout, yeah.
Because Pep said he can't defend.
Cancelo as a left back, in my opinion, yes, that fullback in general is better than the current fullback at City at left.
Yeah, he's 100%. Not that good defending, but he's because Portugal players left
as an inverted left back.
Nuno Mendes. They can play Nuno Mendes, who plays for PSG.
Yeah, Mendes. I've seen Mendes. Yeah, I've seen Mendes.
But he's also shaky business defending.
He's like a Semedo. He's straight fast. You know what I mean? But defense, you don't know what's going on.
They put you weird when it comes to putting in tackles. But anyway, gentlemen, what's up, Abu, before I close us off?
I was going to say, so what's our predictions going through here? Portugal.
So you said 4-0. You said 4-0 Portugal. Matthew said 3-1. I said it's going to be tighter than that. I said either 2-1 or 1-0 Portugal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't give them such high scores. Yes. Because the thing is, the Portuguese side does have it in to bang that amount of goals. They've got, like we just described, the attack force is fantastic. But we've all been skeptical. So we're talking about the defenders, I guess. We're all skeptical about the defensive unit. And I think all three of us just said that they're going to outscore by going through in the competition, not necessarily by keeping clean sheets. They're just going to try and score more goals than the other team. But we also could be completely wrong. So we're going to have to watch to find out, just like everyone else out there. You're going to have to watch to find out what these results are going to be. That is our time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to stay in touch with the latest content as we keep producing the videos week in, week out. Matthew and Babu, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We'll do it again when we recap the next couple of fixtures and preview the next couple of fixtures. On that note, stay safe, stay humble, and we will see you on the next one. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.